Hello, good morning. This is Shadar Reyes, Interventional Fellow from MidStar Washington Hospital Center. And with me is Olurotimi Mesubi. He's a fellow currently at Johns Hopkins. Welcome, Olurotimi.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we are here in the smaller venue in cardiology. How do you see this smaller meeting serving your career for jobs, collaboration, research going forward?
I think this is a great opportunity. I like the size because it's giving me the opportunity to interact with a lot of colleagues, especially at the poster sessions. And at the same time, I've also been able to interact with some of the senior colleagues. At this time, I'm not actively looking for a job, but I think it's interesting to see that there's a venue where potential recruiters are available and you can talk to and approach regarding your future plans.
Yeah. Mentorship. It comes up a lot, especially for fellows, residents, but I think mainly for fellows. Do you believe in one mentor or more than one?
So I'll say my experience so far is I primarily have one mentor who I believe I've been blessed with a good mentor. But from talking to him and other people, I've been encouraged to seek out other mentors. And I think the advantages of having more than one mentor is sometimes you have one primary mentor who model certain things for you, but then having mentors with different perspectives and that can give you, guidance, not just in terms of your profession, but also in terms of life, I think is something that's potentially promising. And more recently, I've been active in trying to engage more people as potential mentors. I think having too many is also bad. So in my mind, I think probably having 2 or 3 mentors is, at least from my experience so far, might be what I'm looking out for.
Yeah. Now, during our fellowship, you are busy, either clinical or, different commitments, different agenda. When do you find time to do research and to, especially not to do research, to write your research? Some fellows have difficulty to write during the week. They wait till the weekend or late at night. If you have family, make things even more cumbersome. So how do you balance that?
So I think most of my research currently is in basic science. Prior to starting in the lab, I did publish some things on the clinical side, and I would say my experience has been, at least while I did the clinical publishing, I think it was easier, not in the sense of the amount of work you do, but in terms of being able to, for example, be at home and do things or find snippets of time to write and be productive. My experience being in the lab is trying to juggle between doing experiments and writing, and I think as a young person starting out, the tendency is that you always want to do more experiments, thinking that you don't have enough data. And one of the ways that my mentor has been useful to me is actually pushing me to balance that and at least set aside 1 or 2 hours a day strictly focused on writing and then going on to the experiments. And I think you need to do that because it's not just about doing the work. I think you get judged by your publications and grants, and the only way you should do that is just by writing, and the only way you write is by writing. So
exactly, yeah. Thank you so much, and congratulations, by the way, for presenting your work as a finalist for the Young Investigator Award. Thank you for your time. This is